Alright, Tenakoto Kautoa everyone. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new and checking out my channel, my name is Patrick Rose and I'm a photographer based in Christchurch, New Zealand. In case you haven't noticed, so I've got my Olympus TG6 right here so that it's not recording me today. Instead, I've got the Panasonic S1 recording, so just going to test that out for this unboxing today. Right over here, as you can tell, it is a Nikon Z mount lens, which I have from my last unboxing, which was the Viltrox 20mm f2.5 as well as the 20mm f2.8 by Viltrox. So, giving you a bit of a hint, it's most likely going to be a Viltrox in case you haven't read the description, or read the title I should say. But let's just get it out of the way. So, as you can see with the packaging as well, so this is from Rubber Monkey, which is a local camera store based out in both Auckland and Wellington, and I usually go to these guys to order some lenses and sometimes cameras as well, and they do a fantastic job. Top things off, they give you lollies. So let's unbox, let's open this. There we go. There we are, much easier. Oh, and also another lolly. They've done a very fantastic job basically using fish and chip wrapping paper here, so very great packaging there. But here is the 85mm 1.8 for the Nikon Z camera. So I'm just going to move that aside. So the box with the lollies as well. And this is for any of the full frame Nikon cameras. Viltrox also has this lens for Sony E-mount as well. So if you want to get something like this for your Sony A7 III or whatever full frame Sony camera you've got, this lens does have an E-mount for you. So getting a bit more familiar with Viltrox now, so I know that you have to slide this open, which is nice and tucked. Then we've got these two two pieces of tape, which is really nicely sealed. And I think the last time I did this, it took me about 2-3 minutes to get it out, so there we are. So there's one. Let's see if we get it all the way out. Perfect. I'll just slap that. Oh, or not. Let's see if we get the second one out, which again may take me a minute or it may take me half an hour. So for Viltrox, if you're watching this, well done on your packaging. You've done an amazing job with these packages, keeping your lenses nice and secure. So gotta give them credit. Now, just in case, I'm going to open it this way, just so I don't let the lens slip out and break. That would be terrible. There we go. So once again, just like the 40mm and 20mm, and I think at this point it's with most Viltrox lenses, you got right here is looks like a slightly bigger lens bag. Just put that one over there. You can get rid of that. We got a instruction manual and warranty. Silica pack there, just in terms of packaging. It looks nice and protected in some foam, so we're just gonna try and pull this out. Oof. That's it's very, very thick foam padding. So great job there, Viltrox. Ooh, and this looks beautiful. This looks, it's very, very hefty, very, very heavy. I'm a bit cautious about this lens hood though, because the lens hood doesn't feel like it's properly attached. But feeling it, it's that is beautiful. Very beautiful. Wow. This is my first reaction. If you cannot tell, especially with all that tape, which last time it took me 5 minutes to get the tape out of the, when it comes to the unboxing, but this thing is beautiful. Like, let's see how big that, 72mm filter. Wow. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. It looks like, I'm just looking at it. I don't see any weather sealing, so there's no, so this lens is not weather sealed, which is definitely going to be a big factor if you're wanting a 85mm lens that's weather sealed. This is not weather sealed, but that front element, it is huge. And that's a beautiful lens cap as well. Hopefully it, if I can, does it click in? Nah, it doesn't. Oh, kind of clips in, so, but it doesn't give you the same clip though. It doesn't click in, but I'm just going to put it side by side with this 40mm. So here is an 85 and here is a 40mm. Yeah, I just want to look at this, see what this is. So the DF RBW, I don't know what that I don't know what it is or what it's supposed to mean, but it may also be on the manual here. But I think the the little orange. I should know this with my design school at the moment. I'm gonna call it I'll call it a word mark or label of some sort. This would be a clear indication that this is more of their premium lenses. And in case I have forgotten, there is a USB-C port inside the lens mount, so you can actually update this lens if there's any updates available. But let's actually try it out with the Z5 here. Should also look at cleaning the sensor after doing the wetting last time. Ooh, definitely got quite the heft to it. I mean, not a huge surprise that it's got quite a big heft as well because it is a huge lens. But I'm just going to give it a try. So hopefully I've got some, yep, still got plenty of juice in there. So let's see if I can, let's go all the way to 1.8. Just get the exposure just right. Focus. There we are. Doing a bit of manual focus. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm going to do a quick little, just going to do a nice quick portrait test. So I've just got Gimli right here. So for those Lord of the Rings fans, I've got Gimli. So let's see if I can get a nice good portrait of him. If it wants to focus. I think I might need to step back, so this is a good little note as well. So this seems like this lens may not be good for macro. So if you want to use, if you're hoping this would be for macro, Unfortunately, it's not. I don't think. It does actually. Here we go. Oh man. This feels nice. Wow. Just gonna review those photos. I'll come up closer again. So let's review that. It's okay. I'm actually quite happy with that. It's not, I won't say it'll be like full on like Nikon glass kind of sharp, but it does a pretty solid job with getting the good depth of field and color. But let me try a different subject. Just give me a quick second. I just want to do a nice test of the. Just over here, I've got my partner's got her plants over here, so I just want to do a nice test on that. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good though. It looks really good in nice bright light, so that's really good. So this is really good for when there's enough light. That being said, it is on a full frame camera like this, it's still going to be really good. So yeah, that's actually really nice. I'm quite happy with the purchase. I've been wanting to get like an 85mm 1.8 lens. Top things off is Viltrox is supposed to be releasing, at the time of this recording, they are supposed to be releasing their 135mm 1.8 for the Nikon Z mount lens. I'm quite glad that I've chosen to stick with the Nikon Z5 and just trying out these Viltrox lenses, because I've just been looking at some Viltrox lenses on Rubber Monkey at the moment, and I've also been browsing a few other websites as well, and a lot of these, like a lot of their prime lenses are actually really nice and affordable. So I'm really eager to try out that new 135mm 1.8 along with the 50mm, a 35mm, possibly the 28 as well as 24mm. So yeah, I think Viltrox at the moment, they're doing quite a solid job. So I think that's just going to be my overall unboxing for this not the Nikon Z5, the Viltrox 85mm 1.8. Thank you very much for checking out this unboxing. In case you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel, as I will be looking at doing a couple of reviews for both the Panasonic S1 with the 20 to 60mm kit lens. I'll also be looking at reviewing the 20mm 2.8 as well as the 40mm 2.8 and this 85mm 1.8. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you all have a great day and happy shooting.